Welcome back, grade 2. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Today we will complete lesson number 1, investigate materials. Let's start it. We have many objects here. This one is metal, and this one is a rock, cotton, and fur. We have many objects, different objects. Each object has different properties. The question is, do these materials have a shape of their own? What do you think, grade 2? Like this rock. Does the rock have its own shape? What do you think? Of course, yeah, it has its own shape. The same for metal, the same for cotton, the same for fur. So all these objects have a shape of their own. So these objects are solid materials. Yeah, solid materials have a shape of their own. Interesting. Metal is a solid material. Rock is a solid material. Cotton is a solid material again. And fur, of course, is a solid material. Now the question is, how are these materials feel? What do you think? What about the metal? How is metal feel? What do you think? Is it hard or soft? It's hard, of course. Excellent, grade 2. What about rock? Is it hard or soft? It's hard again. Excellent. So we have two hard objects. Let's see cotton. What do you think about cotton? Is it hard or soft? It's soft. Great, grade 2. It's soft. Excellent. What about fur? What do you think? Is it soft or hard? It's soft. Excellent, grade 2. So we have two solid hard objects and two solid soft objects. Interesting. So solid materials can be hard and can be soft. And this is called texture. So texture is how something feels. The texture of solid materials can be hard or can be soft. This rock has a very hard texture. And the same for metal. Metal has a very hard texture. But cotton and fur have a very soft texture. Interesting. Let's see the next question. Page number 14. Please, grade 2, open your book, page number 14. Question number 1. Look around the room. List 3 solids. Tell whether they are hard or soft. Try to solve this question by yourself, grade 2, please. Look around the room and list 3 solids. Then tell whether they are hard or soft. In my room, I can see table, shoe, and pencil. The table and pencil are hard. The shoe has some hard and soft parts. Let's see question number 2. Describe the texture of the rocks. Here we have 2 rocks. What's the texture of the gray rock? What do you think? Is it smooth or rough? It's smooth. Excellent, grade 2. Let's see the brown rock. Is it smooth or rough? It's rough, of course, and bumpy. So the gray rock would feel smooth and the brown rock would feel rough and bumpy. Please, grade 2, be sure to write the answer on your book, page number 14. Here we can see cornflakes and milk. They are very delicious, right? But what do you think? Is milk a liquid or a solid? What do you think, grade 2? Does milk have its own shape? Of course, no. So, milk is a liquid. Liquid materials take the shape of the container they are in. And without a container, liquids flow and have no shape. So, liquids take the shape of the container they are in. And since milk is a liquid, the milk takes the shape of the bowl. Interesting. Let's see the next page. Of course, in nature also, liquid take the shape of the space it's in, like ponds, lakes, and river. Amazing. Let's see more examples. What do you think, grade 2? Is oil a liquid or a solid? It's liquid, of course. What about coffee? Is it liquid or solid? It's liquid again. Grade 2. What about tea? Of course, tea is a liquid also. We have an inquiry activity, page number 16. The materials needed for this activity are 10 different rocks, handles, penny, and ruler. Let's investigate properties of different rocks. And we would like to know, how does a rock look and feel? How does a rock look and feel? Or what's the texture of these rocks? So this grade 2 bring 10 different rocks and try to investigate properties of these rocks. Like these ones, here we have many rocks. These rocks have different properties. This one is solid, hard, and it's black. But this one is smooth and hard, and its color is brown. But this one is small, rough, and hard. And then in question number 4, or in this space, please grade 2, draw your observations. Draw your rocks here and write their properties. Let's see question number 5. Did your question help you learn about properties of rock? Explain. What do you think, grade 2? Try to solve this question by yourself, grade 2. What do you think about that? Let's see page number 22. Another inquiry activity. Mystery materials. This inquiry activity, one of the most interesting inquiry activities in your book. Until now, of course. We had a lot of fun in this inquiry activity, grade 2. And we make a claim that we can use touch to learn about the shape, size, texture, and hardness of an object. And I asked you to draw 3 objects and describe each object. And for question number 5, did your observations support your claim? Try to solve this question by yourself, grade 2. For me, I think we could tell the size, shape, texture, and hardness of materials by feeling them. Let's see the next page, page number 24. Now, what do you think, grade 2? Do all materials have properties? What do you think? Yeah, of course, all materials have different properties. And do all materials have the same properties? All materials have the same properties? What do you think? Of course, no. So let's summarize things, grade 2. All materials have properties. Some are liquid, some are solid. Materials can also be described by their color, size, and texture. Let's see the next page. Page number 25. We have 2 questions. Let's see question number 1. Quentin was sorting objects by their properties. He put the objects below in the same group. We have these 2 objects. sponge and tin foil paper. He put these two objects in the same group. Fill in the blank to name the group. What this group should be? Objects that are, what do you think? Are they solid? Are they hard? Are they smooth? Are they colorful? Are they rough? What do you think, grade 2? They are solid. Excellent, grade 2. They are solid. Let's see question number 2. Read the words in the box. Sort the materials by properties. We have many objects here. Yarn, glass, fur, and steel. We would like to sort these materials by properties. The first property is soft. The second property is hard. Which materials are hard and which materials are soft? Let's see the first one. What about glass? Is it hard or soft? Of course, it's hard. Excellent, grade 2. What about fur? Is it hard or soft? It's soft. Excellent, grade 2. What about yarn? Is it soft or hard? It's soft again. Excellent, grade 2. What about steel? Is it hard or soft? Of course, it's hard. Excellent, grade 2. So we have two materials are soft and two materials are hard. Yarn and fur are soft. Steel and glass are hard. Interesting. So please grade 2, be sure to write these answers on your book, page number 25. That's enough for today, grade 2. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.